Hugh Jackman. Yesterday when he came in, had to take a plane. He just had to sleep in the plane between South Africa and London, transfer there, and this morning he was going back to the set, finishing the film for 1 week, and then he's moving home. So in the last week he was taking the time to come here because he knew it was important for us. He knew it was important as well to bring the level of partnership from scratch to a very high level of commitment and engagement. And Montblanc is about family and is about strong members' commitment. And when you enter in contact with a brand ambassador and a global brand ambassador, you have to share values, but you have as well to share envy and this ability to say, okay, I come. And further on, his willingness to visit the factory in Hamburg, in Switzerland, to see the craftsmanship behind is very meaningful for us, for the respect he has. The heritage line is a line that for Montblanc is in somehow the missing link that we had within our collection, between our traditional collection and our Villeray collection. We are missing that collection capable to extract the very best of Le Locle and Villeray and to bring them together, what we have with this line. Because of the purity of the lines, but also because of this superior attention to watchmaking details. If you have a look on every single index that have been carefully cut, designed and adapted to the dial, to the brush of the case itself. At Montblanc we are practicing with our manufacturer that is with Minerva and Villeray, having more than 155 years of existence within our company. We want to share it. We want to share the pleasure of this perfect work. We want to share as well the pleasure of inventing, of extracting how we can, even on existing complication, work a little bit more, reduce the proportion of a watch, balance it more. So all these elements made together to do it in a very not only effective, in a very respectful way of what is fine watchmaking, in a very respectful way as well toward our clients and what they can expect from fine watchmaking. It says heritage line. I say we'll begin at a little bit under 2,000 euro, with 1,950 euro, which is the result of a lot of work to make it happen. As I said, that's not for us so much a question of being provocative than to be respectful. And we want with Montblanc to build that bridge between fine watchmaking and our client. We think that the beauty of fine watchmaking is such a privilege that it makes sense to be capable to share it. And sharing means giving the opportunity to see them, to touch them, to be in contact with them, and to acquire them as well. And we follow the same philosophy with the Perpetual calendar, where we have been working with on a high level of sophistication again, on the dial, on the ends, but also again on all the combination of the setup of the Perpetual calendar, so that we have this magnificent Perpetual calendar. And that the pleasure you have to wear it, I'd say knows no limit. I've been wearing it since Monday. I'm in love with that round watch, like I've not been for a long time with a round watch. The extreme lasers, that will be a laser that will be present in our watchmaking lines. Uncratchable, resistant to fire, resistant to water, resistant to scratch, because everything is always scratchable and only diamond is not. But a high level of resistance that will be in use for the TimeWalker DLC. Here the idea was coming back to the essence. The first expression of Rieussec, 1821, these two counters and this magnificent bridge. Because that bridge, that square, I would say this lozenge-shaped bridge, when you see it in reality and when you see the two dials, I would say, they touch you from their pure simplicity. And we wanted to come them back, but we wanted to create a level. So we've been working with a nice grain dial, so that we can create, I would say, the elevation. We balance very well the proportion and the position of different functions. And after that, what we have done, we've been working with a brand new ceramic, integrating super luminova, so that in fact, the numbers that you all have been knowing in Rieussec are coming back by the night. And if you just do like that, then the watch reveals its numbers. As much as we have the purity of the watch itself, when it comes to that expression, you have this inventiveness, this sparks of this touch of inventiveness. As a 100 chronograph is as well, I would say, very interesting in terms of philosophy. It's coming from Villeray. We know that in Villeray we are working fine watchmaking, which is pre-industrial time. And there we have a paradox. It's because we are pre-industrial time, we can be very effective when we search and we want to find. And we have been creating an amazing 100th-second chronograph based from our 1000 chronograph. We have revealed completely the function and the beauty of the movement. And we have created a watch with a dynamic, which is truly unique. We have been working it into a more technical sport case. It is functioning very well with the hundredths of a second.